Hello everyone and welcome to Pendulum EDU. And in this session for vocabulary, we will be discussing an article with you and you'll be learning approximately 20 to 23 new words inclusive of, I would say, noun, verbs, adjective, few phrasal verbs and few phrases as well. Let's get started, and the article for today is Policy Retreat on US Student Visas. So when I say policy retreat, retreat in Hindi means पीछे हटना या पीछे हटाना. Okay, so to actually go back, तो क्या चीज़ पीछे ले लिया है? Policy जो है वो retreat कर ली गई है. Retreat here is used as noun, which means to moving back or a step back. Okay, so this is on US student visas. जो बात हम पहले भी एक आर्टिकल में डिस्कस कर चुके हैं, that there was a point by Mr. Trump that he would not allow people or migrants or other foreign students to study there. They have to actually be deported, they have to go back to their country. So Trump must deliver on jobs, not engage in rhetoric on visas to stay in office. So what this statement says कि उनको अपना काम पे ध्यान देना चाहिए, उनको अपनी ड्यूटीज डिलीवर करनी चाहिए, फुलफिल करनी चाहिए, ना कि वो engage हों rhetorics में. Rhetoric, so this, see here, rhetoric is a noun which means the art of speaking. The art of speaking. So they're saying that instead of manipulating people, instead of influencing people through his words and through his voice, he should actually start working. He should actually, like, action speaks louder than words. So there have to be actions that speak louder than words, and not that he has to be in rhetoric. The way he tries to influence people, he should not be involved or indulged in that on when it comes to this visa thing. So this particularly has been quoted that he is doing all this to stay in office or to stay in power. So rhetoric in Hindi is known as वक्रपटुता. ठीक है. अब किसी को आप जैसे स्पीकर्स होते हैं बड़े बड़े, राइट, स्पीचेस डिलीवर करते हैं, सो दे ऑल हैव रिटोरिक, दे ऑल हैव दैट आर्ट, दैट स्किल ऑफ स्पीकिंग. ओके. So, market forces and common sense appear to triumph over narrow-minded economic protectionism in the US on student visas. So, he says that market forces and common sense, these are the two things that have actually come up to triumph over. Triumph here is verb that means to win over. Okay? जीतना. So, किस चीज़ से victory हुई है? Or these two forces have, or these two factors are majorly responsible, who have over narrow-minded, who have actually dominated over the narrow-minded economic protectionism. Economic protectionism is noun, which means you're trying to protect your country, right? सुरक्षावाद जिसे हम हिंदी में कहते हैं. Ways of implied to protect the economy of your country or to protect your status of your the status quo, current affairs of your country. Okay, in the US on student visas, President Trump's administration had to walk back a recent immigration policy dicta that it would no longer issue visas to university students in programs involving a substantial online component starting in the fall 2020 semester. So he said, at first, earlier he said that he would not be allowing students to migrate or have recent immigration policy, that he would not let issue visas to them, to the students who are involved, who are here taking those programs which can be undergone or which can be taken up online. If there is the possibility of online training and online tutoring for those programs, he would not give them or issue the visas to them. Okay, so here it means involving a substantial online component means substantial in the, we can say, जिसमें एक ठोस online component हो. Substantial is an adjective which is qualifying component. You can say something that is of to a great extent enough to a great extent. Okay. Had this policy withstood the legal challenge? Had this policy withstood? Withstood is a verb which means resisted. सहन करना, या कह सकते हो आप डटे रहना. if this policy would have resisted the legal challenge that was immediately mounted by Harvard University, the MIT, and over 200 other universities. So the policy, the moment Mr. Trump announced the policy or released the policy, it was contradicted. It was mounted by Harvard University, MIT, and other 200 universities. अगर ऐसा नहीं होता, had this policy, which if it would have resisted this legal challenge by these universities, then it might have led to a large number of students enrolled in such courses facing the risk of deportation. Deportation is noun which means going back or throwing back to your own country, to one's own country. That is deportation. And those intending to enter US, उनका deportation जिनको आना है, they would also not be allowed to enter the US. For higher studies, stranded abroad without options. So they would have been stranded abroad. Means stranded is a verb which means to get stuck. Okay, I will write here phas jana. That is stranded. Like we get stranded in a traffic snarl. Okay. Similarly, if the policy would have sustained, if the policy would have withstood there, then the risk of deportation would have increased. Also, the people who wish to come abroad or who were there already would have been stranded without any options. The universities joining the case against the decision of the Federal Immigration and Customs Enforcement argued in court that this policy, described as cruel and illegal, undermined their efforts to create a safe online-based learning system amidst the raging pandemic. So they say the universities who have joined these federations and committees, they say that this policy was cruel and illegal, okay, and it was undermining their efforts. It was lessening the effectiveness of their efforts. Undermine matlab kamzor karna. So basically, this is a verb, okay? So what it was doing, the policy would have undermined the efforts of the universities who were trying to create a safe environment for learners to learn online. Amid this raging pandemic is noun and raging is the word here, adjective, which is qualifying pandemic. And raging means continuing with a great intensity. Continuing with the great intensity. Raging, I will clear the screen and I will write it again. Raging is an adjective. It means to continue with great intensity. कह सकते हो आप बढ़ता हुआ, एकदम तेजी से बढ़ता हुआ. So pandemic is raging, right? It is actually spreading with an intense effect. However, the fight may be far from over. Both universities and their prospective international enrollees. Prospective means possible. This is adjective. Like you can say sambhavit. Okay. International enrollees would be wise to remain alert to the possibility of additional restrictions foisted onto the entry process at the future date. They're saying people are ready, like the universities and the students, they are ready. Maybe some other policy would come up, some other point would come up, and that would be foisted onto them. Foisted onto, which means imposed. Thopna. This is a phrasal verb. Okay. So हो सकता है आगे आने वाले समय में वो कुछ और थोप दें, right? Moving ahead, it says, already the administration has clarified that newly enrolling international students, possibly up to 2 lakh across the US, would be prevented, would be stopped. हिंदी में कहते हैं उनको वर्जित किया जाएगा. would be barred from taking purely online courses while living in the country. Yet, the battle will continue from the other side too. The judge in the legal case brought by the universities is keeping the case open, implying that arguments could be made against additional restrictions. So he's implying here verb, he's suggesting with a logical consequence or with a logical mindset, he's implying, he's suggesting that there may be arguments made against the additional restriction if some further things come up. So he has kept the case open. For Mr. Trump, his administration's immigration sagas, saga होता है story, kind of story, हिंदी में कहते हैं ना कथा, okay, will only ratchet up the pressure on him. वो क्या करेगी, जो भी ये कहानियां वो गढ़ रहे हैं, वो क्या करता है, प्रेशर को ratchet up करेगा, मीन्स बढ़ाएगा कभी कम करेगा, कभी बढ़ाएगा कभी कम करेगा, to increase or decrease over time period. Okay, this is also a phrasal verb, ratchet up. The pressure on him to perform and deliver during what he probably considers the hardest year politically of his term. On one hand, he is facing a sharp legal backlash in the realm of immigration policy. Okay, there's on one side, if you see on the one hand, what is happening on the one side, that he has faced a legal backlash. Backlash is noun, which means he has been contradicted. Legal backlash, contradiction by a group of people और majority. Okay, कहते हैं ना कि उसको उनके अगेंस्ट कोई काम किया गया है तो प्रतिवाद, राइट, उनके अगेंस्ट खड़े हो गए. In this realm of, in this domain or in this field of immigration policy, not only realm हिंदी में हम कहते हैं क्षेत्र, तो इस क्षेत्र में इमिग्रेशन पॉलिसी का जो डोमेन है, जो एरिया है, उसमें उनको वैसे भी सब लोग कॉन्ट्राडिक्ट कर रहे हैं. Not only in the case of students taking online courses, but also on his ban on the issuance of H-1B visa for skilled workers and several other workers' visas. So this also has been contradicted. Second, his job approval ratings are on the decline in the face of his government's mismanagement of policy to contain the spread of COVID-19. So they are saying that in the name of preserving his country or saving his country from COVID-19 so that it doesn't spread, he decided not to give job approvals to the foreigners, okay, to the people who coming from foreign immigrants. So this is also having a sharp decline. The ineffective steps it has taken to bolster the economy and a surge in racial tensions. तो इससे हुआ क्या है, when he denied the job things, इससे हुआ क्या, nothing but they were all ineffective steps and it to bolster, to support the economy. These were all ineffective steps taken to support the economy. Bolster is the verb which means support. Sahara dena. Okay. And he has actually, there's a surge in racial tension. Surge means increase in racial tension. Surge here is used as a noun. So there was surge in racial tensions, जो कि आपने देखा जॉर्ज फ्लॉयड का केस भी. Further it says, third, this Democratic rival Joe Biden is trying to capitalize on Mr. Trump's failings. तो वो क्या कर रहे हैं, फायदा उठा रहे हैं इस चीज का. He's taking advantage. Joe Biden is taking advantage of all the failings that he is facing, that Mr. Trump is facing, and find a path to victory in November's presidential election. Despite the embarrassment of retreating on his latest visa policy, Mr. Trump is unlikely to back down from his broader protectionist impulse for fear of alienating the core of his base, those whose jobs he claims to protect from foreigners and immigrants. So he's saying that he has this, instead of having though the embarrassment is there on taking back his visa policy, first he said something, then he said something, he is still unlikely to back down. He's still unlikely to take a step back. He's still fighting for it, okay? And he's actually having the fear, as it is stated, that he's having this fear of alienating the core of his base. Core of his base means those whose job he claims to protect, okay, जिनका जॉब लोग उनके जो लोकल रेसिडेंट्स हैं उनके लिए. However, he will have to proactively address. Proactively is an adverb which means to act well in advance. Instead of waiting for the situation to get worse, to act well in advance is proactively. Address the precarious state. Precarious is an adjective which means harmful. कहते हैं ना कोई चीज़ जो हानिकारक होती है हमारे लिए, ओके, दैट इज प्रिकेरियस. सो इस प्रिकेरियस स्टेट जो इकोनॉमी का हो गया है, जो यूएस की मैक्रो इकोनॉमी, आप कह सकते हो लार्ज स्केल की इकोनॉमी, through fiscal measures while also providing succor to tens of millions of workers who have lost their livelihood through the crisis. Succor means support. Support. So you have to give them support. The people who have suffered, who have lost their jobs amid all this crisis, we have to support them through fiscal measures and other things. You have to protect the precarious state. You have to take control over it and preserve the country. So this was the article, and as I said in the initial, like when I initiated this session, I said that you will be learning at least 20 to 23 words, and this is it, with phrasal verbs and phrases as well. So start using these words, and the word of the day that I would take for you people is, I would take for today will be, okay, bolster. Bolster is a verb which means to support or strengthen. किसी को सहारा देना या किसी चीज को मजबूत बनाना. Alright? Frame your sentences with this word. Comment down your doubt as well. You can comment us or write to us. The word file is there on the side. Go to the study material, get the word file and start practicing. I hope now you have got this habit of reading. आप खुद भी read करें newspaper articles या और भी कुछ चीज़ें. Start working on your vocabulary. It is much needed. Okay? Do not forget to subscribe the channel for more such sessions. Thank you so much.